Final game of round one of the college football playoff is underway. Fireworks fly here at Autzen. Ryan on the kickback. Spins, rather. Whittington all the way out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. The toss to Whittington to begin. He turns the corner. He's down the sideline to the first down. And boy, have Malik Benson and Jeremiah McClellan stepped up in their absence. Good protection and a delivery again to McClellan from Dante Moore. Another Ducks first down. Four-man rush. He's well protected again. He's going to take a shot up the seam. In stride, Jabari Jensen. Touchdown.
Here you see Jamari Johnson, the transfer from Louisville, stretching out, breaking the plane, getting Oregon on the board.
And they're going to run a trick play and try and go for two. And that backwards pass to James Ferguson Reynolds. The holder ends up out of bounds. So another handoff, bouncing it outside is Knight. He's got the sideline. Wayne Knight all the way out to midfield. 10.
What a great read by Wayne Knight. And I want you to take a look at the quarterback, Alonzo Barnett. Look at the block he makes on the edge. Just absolutely puts the DB on the ground. The freshman Brandon Finney, the corner.
Losing the football and jumping back on top of it, it appeared, was Barnett. Zone read. Making the catch. Right at the line to gain is Dupree.
Someone like Braden Wisłowski, number 10.
Blitz on the way. And out on the edge, it's Wisłowski. Slips and falls close to the first down. Quarterback run for Barnett. Breaks a tackle. He's in the red zone. Barnett pulls it and gets spun back.
It's 2 times the turnover. He did a nice job on this drive.
And Morgan Suarez is good from 30 yards to get the Dukes on the board. Into the defense for JMU as they crowd the line here. Pass out to the edge. Dyer Hill. The freshman gets loose down the sideline. Dyer Hill Jr. And they finally ride him out at about the 32.
That they had enough to slow down the running game. It was the one-on-one situations out here on the perimeter. And you see Dyer Hill, he's able to beat the corner. Justin Eaglin. 0 is in the game in the backfield.
Right on cue. Davison. Tripped up at the 10-yard line. Jacob Thomas.
Dimensional. Right now they're having their way.
Quarterback keeper. Moore to the pylon and in. Another Oregon touchdown.
Absolutely humming. You see here, you're going to see Dante Moore pull the ball, and then just look at the block on the edge. And then it's just a foot race to the corner.
They were 0 for 3 on their opening drive. Wide open. And Wisłowski scoots up the sideline. They bring DeGennaro in the backfield. That's a backward pass. It's a trick play, and it's lined up. Landon Ellis down inside the 15 to the 11-yard line. Flag for one there, and it works to perfection.
It sure does. There you see it. This is the double pass. Landon Ellis has been a big play producer.
Play clock winding down. And Knight goes down. This from 40, and you can see the percentage drops significantly. Tipped ball at the line.
It has paid dividends for him because, as you can tell, just by his body language and way in which he executes this offense, he's in control.
Pitch to Dyer Hill. Gets the edge. Stays in bounds. Touchdown. Touchdown drive.
That's your roster's going to turn over and over and over.
They'll fake the punt. And spinning is Dupree for a first down and more. Wide open, button hook to the sideline. DeGennaro makes a man miss. He's trying to find the front right a move into the end zone for a James Madison touchdown.
Good for him. This nice execution on the part of JMU. Someone's going to have to make a play, make somebody miss in the open field. Get it to your most explosive guy, let him go to work. 34-13.
You know, Dan Lanning told us Malik Benson was a look team wide receiver when he first arrived. As Moore is going to take a shot. Guess who? Benson. Touchdown. Right on cue.
So guys on the part of the corner, number 2, Elijah Culp. Well, actually, it's the safety that's out there, Tyler Brown. He's just in a position that he's...
Another blitz. An escape hatch closes for Barnett.
Get the upfield charge and win on the outside edge of the right guard, and then just finish it off with the sack. I mean, him and Amari Washington.
Blocked punt. And it's going to be a scoop and score.
Right here, but just keep your eye on number 15, Lakota Dupree. Look at the effort that he gives. In this one-on-one protection, he ducks his head and basically cringes on contact and then backs right up into the punter. And get some guys some playing time, because you never know who you're going to need as you continue to advance through these playoffs.
Backwards pass to Jeremiah McClellan. And he is breaking tackles down to the 31-yard line.
This football team here down the stretch.
Dante Moore up the seam. McClellan again. It's first and goal. All-out blitz. Side-arming one to the sideline. And it is an interception. Justin Eaglin has the sideline and gets blown up out of bounds inside the 40-yard line of Oregon. So that time the blitz from James Madison. And now flags after the play.
Right place, right time. This makes the interception. You see there, Jamari Johnson, the ball's underthrown because Dante Moore was under pressure. It always happens when you
after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Passing team, number 9. 15 yards will be added to the play. That's number 9's first unsportsmanlike foul of the game.
And they've done it again. Barnett, this time all day to throw. Loops one, back left corner of the end zone. And a rolling catch, it looks like, is made for the touchdown. George Pettaway, the wheel route down the sideline. A lot tonight. A lot of blitzes have come his way from Tosh Lupoy. And this time he's got room to run. Scamper to the sideline. And get right to the first down marker. So a 10-yard gain. Naeem Offord forced him out of bounds.
This JMU offense, by and large, will try and prevent the big plays and make them go the long, hard way to try and score any points.
Going back to help the quarterback is Jalen Sanchez, and he's loose to the sideline. Out of bounds near midfield. Well, you talked earlier about how at times looping throw, and it is there over the shoulder for DeGennaro. But he did it well.
And here's another example. Now you got Peyton Woodyard just playing poor technique. DeGennaro gets behind him. No, that's 2 chunk plays.
3rd down and 10. And they find a crease for Wayne Knight.
Moment. But as they've rotated more players in here, the mistakes have started to increase.
A little Philly special. Leaping into the end zone is Lakota Dupree. It looked like he might wanted to throw the football.
Here to Alonzo Barnett, but he was covered nicely by the cornerback Offord. And if you're Kingston...
Barnett back of the end zone. In the corner, incomplete. Isaiah Alston couldn't climb rushing offense, and that's in the Big Ten.
The outside run game has been where they have really hurt JMU here today.
Again, wide open to the sideline, Malik Benson. And his intelligence is a separator. He could line all 11 guys up, and they toss it to him again. I think he's got the first down. Field. Dante Moore sets up the screen to Lamar, but it's floated his way. And he had no chance. Dan Lanning said we never should have left it to him, but boy, did he come through when he needed to. And he will come through here. It's just their defense could not get a stop in the first half. And there is Wisłowski making a catch and carrying some tacklers. Fighting his way all the way out to the 45-yard line. They will run it with Wayne Knight. And he breaks free. Wayne Knight eyeing the end zone. To the 1-yard line. He is brought down just short of the goal line. Net. 4th and goal. Barnett, straight quarterback run. And he breaks the plane for the touchdown. High throw. DeGennaro pulls it in for the 2.
Just sets the defensive back up with a, make him feel like he's going to go outside to the pylon, then comes back inside, and you see him just reach back across his body. When we saw them last.
There is Wisłowski making a catch and carrying some tacklers. Fighting his way all the way out to the 45-yard line. They will run it with Wayne Knight. And he breaks free. Wayne Knight eyeing the end zone. To the 1-yard line. He is brought down just short of the goal line. Net. 4th and goal. Barnett, straight quarterback run. And he breaks the plane for the touchdown. High throw. DeGennaro pulls it in for the 2.
Just sets the defensive back up with a, make him feel like he's going to go outside to the pylon, then comes back inside, and you see him just reach back across his body. When we saw them last, like I said, in the Big 12 championship against BYU, they were absolutely hunting. They have got a great front 7. They got huge linebackers, ball hawks at safety, size at wide receiver. I mean, it's the competition just gets better. It just gets harder and harder for these teams now, and it just ratchets up. It's going to be fun to watch.